Out there. Well, this morning, thanks to a couple of connections, a local teen from Encinitas was able to attend the President's State of the Union address. It was in Washington, D.C., of course, on Wednesday, and 14-year-old Jimmy Stocks is here this morning to talk about the experience. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about it. Describe the atmosphere. How much of this is a privilege and an honor to be able to attend something like this. What was it like?
It was insane. And first, I've got to thank Congressman Brian Bilbray for giving me this awesome experience. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Yeah. I'm glad I could go.
And you have known the congressman for some time.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
He's like a role model to me. He's almost like a second father.
So you were able to come and to attend the event thanks to Brian. And tell us a little bit about what it felt like when you were there.
The experience was amazing. The excitement in the pump, per se, was amazing. The applause, and it was just amazing. The applause almost never stopped.
Mm-hmm. You sort of describe it as a sporting event somewhat.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, to me, it felt like the Chargers just won the Super Bowl. That's how exciting it was. That's how everyone pretty much acted. Yeah. Because it was so, everyone was excited, everyone was enthusiastic. It was pretty cool.
And you love politics, so for you...
Yes, I do, and for me, it was sort of a great experience, and I understood it all, so it was fun.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you were sitting, tell everyone, where were you sitting, and what did you notice?
I was sitting a few sections away from Michelle Obama, the First Lady, and she was beautiful. She was wearing a beautiful dress, and I never noticed how tall she was.
Yeah. It's kind of surprising when you see some of the politicians in person, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, when you were listening to the speech, and for those of us at home, we had a certain feeling of what it was like in the room, what it felt like. What did it feel like to you in that room? Was there tension? Was it more jubilation? What did it feel like in there?
It felt sort of tense. It felt exciting. It was a bunch of different emotions, to be honest. Sometimes it was like some people didn't agree with some of the things he said. Some people thought it was great. Some people sat down around me. Some people were saying, no, I don't really like that. Some people around me were standing up, jumping up and down, and cheering like crazy.
So it was sort of a variety of emotions, depending on what side of the aisle you sit. What stood out to you, as a teenager, I'm curious, in the president's speech? What really did you say, oh, okay, this is important to me?
I've got to say that when he was talking about the colleges, he said that in 20 years, your school debts will be paid off. And like in 10 years, and we're hoping that in 10 years it will be paid off.
Talking about new programs to support education so that everyone could afford a college education because it's so important. And what did you think about that?
I think it's going to be hard for him to pass that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was something that kind of caught your attention because you're a young person and you can benefit from it, but you thought it may
it's probably not going to happen within the next 8 years.
So what are your goals after? Are your goals eventually to go into politics or something like that?
Well, yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. My goals are to at least be on the city council.
Uh-huh. And your father, I understand, is a city council member in Encinitas?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Well, good. Any last word or message to young people to help them get excited about politics like you are?
Watch the news more often.
I like that answer. That's really great. That's a good answer, Jimmy. Nice to meet you. Congratulations. Thanks for sharing your experience with us. All right, we'll be back with more on Good Morning San Diego in just a minute. Stay with us.